We are back, digital marketers. We are now, so what we just did was learn about the keywords that you think customers are typing into Google to search for products and services like yours. With those keywords in hand, we are ready to start to build your campaign, your ad campaign. To do that, we're down in step 3, create your Google ad campaign. Here is the link to the simulator, and then all of the directions and steps that you need to take to set up your campaign. Let's go take a look at that. Here is the Google Ads Simulator. What you're seeing here are the actual screens that you would go through in Google Ads Manager. And then over here in the simulator, you're going to fill in any of the pink cells here. Now, for step 1, select the goal of your campaign, like what's going to make your goal successful. Well, the goal is for us is going to be web traffic. In other words, we want to drive customers who are searching out on Google, that web traffic, we want to drive them to our website with our coupon. So we're going to choose web traffic here. Select a campaign type. There are a number of different types from search, display, shopping, videos, etc., discovery. We're going to choose search because we're going to try to get our ad in front of people when they're searching in Google. Select the ways you'd like to reach your goal. This simply is pasting in the URL to your company. So I've provided the URL in the instructions. You're just going to paste that here. Long story short, you'll see kind of how this incorporates into our Google ad. Keep going. You're going to give this campaign a name. You can name it like 20% off campaign or however you want to name the campaign. You're going to choose a start date and then the number of days you want these ads to run. So it's going to tell you, hey, if you do a start date on this day, well, guess what? And you run it for 30 days, then the end of the campaign is here. You're going to choose between the display network and the search network. That's really interesting. And we're going to talk more about what this difference is. But that's a really interesting distinction. So you're going to choose either one of these or both of them. If you want your ads to run on the search network and the display network, or just the search or display, you get the idea. All right. Okay, so then the next one is locations. You can choose, if you want it to be all countries in the world, if it's United States and Canada. If you chose other, you could enter like a state or something. Now, down here is where it gets pretty interesting. Here are all the audience segments that Google has. So if you click here, you can see, hey, we got apparel, audio or autos, baby products, beauty products, computers, electronics, education. These are all high-level categories. Let's choose gifts. If I come over here now, I can see, well, hey, we have flowers, baskets, holidays, Christmas gifts, Halloween gifts. If I chose Halloween gifts and Halloween gifts, these are, now my ads are going to be targeting an audience of people who are out searching for Halloween gifts and decor. That audience could be different than, say, auto. That means cars, and so like car brakes. Imagine that. Imagine the difference in audience between people who search for Halloween items and people who search for car brakes. These are two totally different groups of people. And so we want to specify who we think our audience is going to be for our campaign. We're going to set a daily budget. This is a max daily budget. So sometimes you don't reach that budget, which we'll talk about later. Sometimes your max daily budget is set to 50, but sometimes you spend 10, and we'll talk why later. But with that, it's a 30-day campaign. We set that 30 days up here. So on a monthly basis, we have a max total monthly budget of $1,500. We're looking for clicks, so that's what we're targeting. And we're saying, hey, our max cost per click is going to be $2.20. You can change this to whatever you want. Now, this is where it gets pretty interesting. We're going to now target our keywords, and you're going to target the ones from search volume and from Ahref or Ahref that you found that are going to be really promising. So those high volume keywords, you're going to put them right here. Next, you're going to start writing your headline. And remember that your headline is this one right here. So this is what the ad is going to look like. And so this is the headline, and then these are the descriptions. So headline, descriptions. So let's go look at some headlines. Now, we have this headline generator tool, which is really cool. You can type in, so awesome headlines. So you start typing in your main idea, like pet grooming near me. And then what it'll generate for you is like a list of amazing headlines. And you might not want all of them, but there's some really cool headlines in here that you could use to get people to click on your ad. So use this tool, see what you can come up with. Notice that you can only have 30 characters here. So that's a limit. Also, what you want to do, these are your keywords from above. You want to make sure that you have these keywords in your headline. So see how it says best dog grooming and bass? Well, look, we can cross this off. Dog grooming, best dog grooming, bass. So see how I'm incorporating these words into here and here? That's what you want. For your description, it's going to be the same thing. Now we get 90 characters, so you get a lot more real estate to type with. And now you get to write in this line below. So if you see mine says best dog grooming and bass, Petco certified grooming, expert pet grooming and bathing. That's what the customer is going to read to decide whether they want to click on your ad or not. So you got to make it good. If you have it really boring here, no one's going to click on your ad. Once you get your headline and your description in, you're going to be able to preview what these are going to look like in Google Ads for real. Now, I don't want you to change this right here. If you don't like something, don't change it here. Change it up here. All right. Well, hey, at the end of this step, it says, congratulations, you have created a Google ad campaign. Your next step is to monitor this campaign in your dashboard, and we're going to talk about that next. Literally, these are the steps professional digital marketers use to set up their campaigns as they roll out their ad campaigns. It's really fun. That's it for now. Have fun doing this and look for the next video.